Hi friends, welcome to the next episode of App Guide. In this episode, we are going to solve some important problems on average. So before going to the problems, let us understand some formulae that are related to this topic. This formulae will really help you to solve the questions fast in the examination. Okay, so let us go straight away to our topic. Average of consecutive numbers is middle number. So what are consecutive numbers? The numbers that follow each other continuously in the order from smallest to largest is known as consecutive numbers. For example, 20, 21, 22, 23 and 24. These are consecutive numbers because these numbers follow each other continuously in the order from smallest to largest. Okay, so the average of consecutive numbers is middle number. Here the middle number is 22, hence the average of these numbers is 22. Okay, now the next formula is average of first n natural numbers is n plus 1 by 2. Okay, for example, if you want to find out the average of 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on 20. Okay, here there are 20 natural numbers. So n value is 20, hence the average will be equal to n plus 1 by 2, that is 20 plus 1 by 2, that is 21 by 2. Okay. Now the next formula is average of first n odd natural numbers is n. Okay. For example, if you want to find out the average of first 5 odd natural numbers. So what are the first 5 odd natural numbers? That is 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. Okay. So these are the first 5 odd natural numbers. Then the average of this will be n. Here the n value is 5. Okay, so the average will be also equal to 5. Okay, now the next formula is average of first n even natural numbers is n plus 1. Okay, so let us find out the average of 2, 4 and 6. These are first 3 even natural numbers. Okay, so the n value is equal to 3. Hence the average of these 3 numbers will be equal to n plus 1, that is 3 plus 1. Okay, so average will be equal to 4. Okay, so these are the formulae. Now let us go straight away to our problems. 39th question is, what is the average of first 61 natural numbers? So the average of first n natural numbers is n plus 1 by 2. Okay, here the n value is 61. So the average will be equal to 61 plus 1 by 2, that is 62 by 2, that is equal to 31. So this is the answer. The next question is, find the average of first 25 odd natural numbers. The average of first n natural numbers is n. Okay, here n value is 25. So the average of first 25 odd natural numbers is 25. So this is the answer. The next question is, what is the average of 1110, 1111, 1112 and 1113? So these are consecutive numbers. So the average of consecutive numbers is the middle number. Here what will be the middle number? The number that is between this 1111 and 1112, that will be the middle number. Okay, so that middle number will be 1111.5. Okay, so the average is 1111.5. The next question is, the average of 7 consecutive numbers is 20. Find the smallest of these numbers. Okay, so in this question they are telling that there are 7 consecutive numbers and the average of these 7 consecutive numbers is given as 20. We know that the average of consecutive numbers is the middle number. Okay, so the middle number is given as 20. We need to find out the smallest of this number. If this is 20, this will be 19, this will be 18 and this will be 17. So the smallest of these numbers is 17. So this is the answer. The next question is, the average of 4 consecutive even numbers is 27. Find the largest of these numbers. So in this question they are telling that there are 4 consecutive even numbers. Okay, and the average of these 4 consecutive even numbers is given as 27. We know that the average of consecutive numbers is the middle number. So the average of consecutive even numbers will be also the middle number, okay, and that middle number is given as 27. 27 is not an even number, so it should come here, okay. So the middle number is 27. So we need to find out the largest of these four numbers, okay. If this is 27, this will be 28 and this will be 30, okay. So the largest of these four consecutive even numbers will be 30. So this is the answer. The next question is, if the mean of 5 observations x, x plus 2, x plus 4, x plus 6 and x plus 8 is 11, then the mean of last 3 observations is. So in this question they have given the mean of 5 observations as 11, okay. So the 5 observations are x, x plus 2, x plus 4, x plus 6 and x plus 8, okay. So these are the numbers that follow each other continuously in the order from smallest to largest, which means these are consecutive numbers, okay. And we know that the mean of consecutive numbers is the middle number. Here the middle number is x plus 4 and this mean is given in the question as 11. So which means x plus 4 is equal to 11. So from this x value will be equal to 7. So we need to find out the mean of the last 3 observations. So the last 3 observations are also consecutive numbers. So the mean will be the middle number. Here the middle number is x plus 6. Okay. So we need to find out the value of x plus 6. So x plus 6 will be equal to 7 plus 6, that is equal to 13. So the answer is 13. The next question is, average of 5 consecutive numbers is n. If the next 2 numbers are also included, the average will be. First option is remain same, second one is increase by 1, third option is increase by 1.4 and the last option is increase by 2. Okay. So in this question they are telling that there are 5 consecutive numbers. Okay. Then the average of this 5 consecutive numbers is given as n. We know that average of consecutive numbers is the middle number. Okay. So the middle number is given as n. Okay. Then they are telling that if the next 2 numbers are also included, then what is the average? Okay. Now there are 7 consecutive numbers. Okay. So the average of the 7 consecutive numbers will be the middle number, that is the 4th number. Okay. If this is n, this will be n plus 1, right? If initially the average was n, now the average is n plus 1, which means the average is increased by 1. Okay. So the second option is the answer. The next question is, what is the average of all odd numbers up to 100? So in this question we need to find out the average of all odd numbers up to 100. Okay. So 1, 3, 5, 7, so on 99. Okay. So these are the odd numbers from 1 to 100. Okay. We know that the average of first n odd natural numbers is n itself. Okay. Where n is the number of terms. So first we need to find out the number of terms from 1 to 99. Okay. So for that there is a formula. Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay. So by using this formula we need to find out the value of n first. Okay. We need to find out the number of terms first. Okay. So here Tn is the last term. Last term here it is 99, that is equal to a is the first term, that is 1 plus n minus 1 into d. D is the difference between each term. Okay. So 3 minus 1 is 2. So that is the value of d. 5 minus 3 is 2. Okay. So the difference between the terms is 2. Okay. So d value is 2. Now on solving this equation we will get the value of n. So 98 is equal to 2n minus 2. So from this 100 is equal to 2n and we will get the n value as 50. Okay. So the average of first odd natural numbers is, first n odd natural numbers is n itself. Okay. So the average of all odd numbers from 1 to 100 is 50. So this is the answer. The next question is, what is the average of first 9 prime numbers? Prime numbers are those numbers that are divisible by only itself. Okay, so the number that is divisible by only that particular number is known as a prime number. Okay, for example, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. These numbers are divisible by only itself. Okay, such numbers are known as prime numbers. So we need to find out the average of first 9 prime numbers. Okay, so the first 9 prime numbers are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19 and 23. Okay, so these are the first 9 prime numbers. We know that average is equal to sum of observations by number of observations. Okay, so sum of all these numbers is 100 and the number of observations is 9. Okay, so on solving this we will get it as 11 1 by 9. So this is the answer. The next question is, sum of 3 consecutive odd numbers is 38 more than the average of these numbers. What is the first of these numbers? Okay, so they have given that sum of 3 consecutive numbers is 38 more, means 38 plus the average of these numbers. Average of 3 consecutive numbers will be sum of these 3 numbers by 3. Okay, now on solving this equation we will get the sum of these 3 consecutive numbers. Okay, so on solving this we will get the sum as 57. If sum is 57, what will be the average? Average is equal to sum of observations by number of observations. Here number of observations is 3. So the average of these 3 consecutive numbers will be 19. Okay, and we know that average of consecutive numbers is the middle number. Okay, so the middle number is 19. So what will be the other 2 numbers? These are consecutive odd numbers. Okay, so this number will be 70. Okay, and this will be 21. Okay, they are asking us to find out the first of this number. So the first number is 70. Okay, so this is the answer. Here finishes this part of the topic, average. I will be back with other important problems in the next part. If you felt this video helpful, please like it, share it and subscribe it. Also press the bell button so that you get the notification when I am uploading new videos. Thank you for watching the video. Bye.